You know, I wished everything I got that I picked up was really scrap. I mean, a lot of it's scrap, but a lot of it is not scrap. Like this thing here, you know, you make a sandwich like with some kind of filling or something in it, you know, like I like to make them with applesauce and put some butter on the bread and then lay the sandwich in there and then close that thing and toast it. And it makes a nice little treat. I hate tearing something up just for scrap. I mean, there might be somebody out there, but you know, just in other words, I hate scrapping stuff that still works, is functional. But that's what I'm gonna do. These plates are aluminum. I wonder how you get them out. And then it's got the cord, and I'm imagining there's some wire on it. The outside is plastic. I sure hate scrapping good stuff, but it is what it is. But I will be scrapping that little jewel. I hate doing that. And I've got this little dog cage up there. What's my dog bark? What are you barking at? What? You got a big mouth for a little dog. Damn. Yeah, Lord. You ever hear of a needle in a freaking haystack? I accidentally threw 2 screws that I desperately need to put something back together with. They're actually longer than that. I'll recognize them when I see them, but I swear I can't believe I throwed them things. Son of a bitch. All scrap to supposedly. Now I got to dig them out. That ain't one, but I'll take any chance. Dadgummit, I can't believe I did that. A bit. Not in there. That's not it. And they were specialty screws. How in the world I guess I'm gonna have to get all the big stuff out and then dump the screws. I even got water in here. I thought I had drain hose. Dropped in that. That one, I don't know. Dadgummit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get all the big stuff out. And this stinks, that water. I thought I had drain hose. I know that's where I threw them. Oh well, is that one of them? No. 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 No, I swear. Russell, you dummy. Not paying attention. Oh, Lord. Trouble of it is, I could be dead, looking dead at it and not know it. The hell, what's that magnet doing in there? That's one. That's one of them. Found one. See it? Now. This is a TV a neighbor brought to me. I don't like to bring you, I like to strip these TVs on the spot wherever I find them. But this one was brought to me. So that means I'm going to have to bust it open. There's 2 or 3 ways you can go about these TVs. Stripping them like that. I don't like to bust them open. But when they're right here like this, I can bust them open without going through the hassle of unscrewing them. This stuff is not substantial, but see, there's all kind of ways you can chop into this thing. I'm gonna have to haul this stuff away anyway. So I call this a jackpot digger way. Sometimes if I'm not in a hurry, I'll take them screws loose around there and take this whole cover off. So I just want to get the goodies out of here. And be done with it. That board should be pretty much loose. And I'll just start snipping wires. Put the glasses on. Wish I had a lower stool. I want my glasses all the way down in there. The young man was done had this snipped out of there and getting the real goodies on this thing. The copper. But me, takes me a little longer. Oh, I got to sit down. Come here, Stu. Now, if that thing was up on a table, it'd be easier. Now, there that is. And you can see, I'm hoping you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 pieces of extruded aluminum on there that I can see. There's a transformer. There's some green boards. And a little bit more wire. Then there's them copper spools there with the copper on them. But I've been noticing a lot of people not stripping the board. They say it's worth more not to strip, but I'm going to have to find out where you sell these boards through to get that. Now there's some copper in that. I don't know what's in there. That looks like a, I don't know what, that's the green board in there. What's, is there something on this thing I don't know about? There's actually there's another little transformer there. Anyway, that's part of the goodies. Then there's this thing here. This sells, if you're selling motors, you can throw that in with your motor bucket. My glasses won't fall off again. And if you want to break this open, there's a little bit of copper in that, but I believe it's worth more to sell it as a motor. And a lot of these wires you can just pull out like that. Over the other side. Now there's two speakers in here that I intend on getting. Now this degaussing wire or whatever they call it that's in here, now sometimes they're, a lot of times they're copper and a lot of times they're not copper, and they're aluminum, and lo and behold, aluminum. Dadgummit, just my luck. So, now this is the goodie part here that I want to get. And I'm going to try to get it without doing major damage to the tube. Hear that hiss? That means I broke the tube. But at least it's on the yoke part up here where it's not going to be a bunch of glass. There we go. Now that's the part, all that copper on there. And when you first look at it, if you've never done one before, this is looking complicated to get that copper off, but trust me, it ain't. It ain't hard to get off at all, man. I can hit this thing with my hatchet or hammer, and I can pull that stuff down. Now you got the copper around that, both outside and the inside. You got copper on these little spools here. Plus you got this wire. And if I'm not mistaken, there's part of this that's stainless. I don't have my magnet with me, but I'm thinking that's stainless. I'm not sure. But these types of TVs, these old styles, they're going to start getting far and few between because all these new ones are coming out, and they're a lot lighter, less copper, but they do have a lot of e-waste components and stuff in them. used to, I would break this whole damn tube to get them things out till I learned better. And I'm not even sure I'm going to, yeah, I'll get that out. And somebody told me that's a flyback wire. I don't know. I don't really care if it's a wire. That's all I care about. But, actually, I need my little sledgehammer. Well, anyway, that's the guts of this thing. There's another little board down there for something. No, it ain't. Yeah, it is. Pull that thing out. Pull that thing out. Well, I'm going to show you the speaker. My back's hurting. I need to come here, camera. Alright. There's a speaker over there. I'll be getting that out. There's a speaker down here. I'll be getting that out. And this darn, that's the aluminum wire. It's not copper, but it's got a piece of copper wire on it. But other than them speakers and that little board down there, this thing's ready to be dumped. So I just want to, this is kind of a crude way to do it. And I know several people do it. I know a lot of people break them tubes on purpose. I don't. If I can help it, I broke this one. But if I'd have used my screws gun to come in and take these screws loose, I think there'd be about 6 of them holding that cover on. That whole cover would come off. And I'll have to use my screw gun to get them speakers out. But that's basically it. I love getting these things because that's a good amount of scrap coming out of there, and the way things is going anymore, seems like there's more value every day on this, and people's wanting magnets, and these speakers have magnets. I used to just throw them in the shred, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm putting them things in the vise and I'm knocking them magnets off, and I'm saving them magnets. Matter of fact, I got a lady coming by today to buy a bucket of magnets for me. And I'm getting $1.50 a pound on them things, and I think I got about 10 pounds of magnets in that thing. So those things ain't going in the shred anymore. And then with these green boards and everything, I've really got to get the poop on this stuff, on what's involved on, and whether there's anybody local that I can sell them to.
Hey Bob, you have the car keys?
I ain't got no keys. Oh, they should be laying on the shelf. Your mama left them. That was my grandson wanting the keys to the car. He got his driver's license now, and he's, I hate it, but I don't know if anybody hated it when I got mine at 16 or not. But anyhow, this is the deal on that TV. I got to get this hauled away tomorrow. But I just want to show y'all this. But now, too, this plastic, if you had a way to store it, there's places if you can come in with volumes of plastic, they'll buy it because they shred it and recycle it. And I hate for it to go to the landfill because I don't think it deteriorates in the landfill. Somebody told me 1,000 years from now you go in there and dig it up and be just like it was. I don't know that to be so. And the glass, I think glass is recyclable. So it's turning into a recyclable world. You know, everything can be recycled, reused, repurposed. So here, and I'm afraid to throw stuff away anymore than I used to throw away. I never kept RAM memory cards. I never kept these small batteries and stuff. And I'm not talking about the little regular batteries. I'm talking about those expensive ones. He just left. Well, I wonder where he's going. But, you know, saving everything now. Alright, that's it on this video. I ain't put one up because, well, I'm eating a muffin. Seemed like a while back, maybe 70 or 80 videos ago, I said I wouldn't eat on camera again. But he caught me. I've been busy around here most of the day. And I was going to make an effort to video all that. And make 2 or 3 videos out of it. But I don't know how you guys do it. It's extremely difficult for me to do my work and do the camera thing. And my camera will only run maybe 45 minutes to an hour without needing a charge or another battery stuck in. I thought when I got this camera that there was some way I could hook it up to regular current with some kind of charger or something that come with it to where it wasn't running off the battery, but I hadn't figured that part of it out yet. And my sister-in-law's been down here for the last couple of days. I think she's going back next day or two to North Carolina. She lives up around Cherokee. It's my wife's baby sister. And I love her a lot. And not like not like sex love, you know. Well, she's like a daughter or a sister, and she used to stay with me and my wife back when she was a kid. And I just love her. Anyway, her and the man wanting to move down here to Florida, and she come down here looking for a place. You know, they need something that's out because they like to keep little animals and stuff. And she asked me about my old place out in Citrus that I've had since '83, so that's about 35 years. My daughter was raised there practically. When we got there and built there, she was like 12 and my son was 10. So she wasn't even in high school yet. But when my wife died, we'd been there like 28 years. And it was just me and my daughter and my 2 grandsons. And I don't know why we decided to move to town. I mean, we was out there, no house payments, no rent, none of that. Do whatever we want on the property. It was an acre of land. Had a nice in-ground, what was that, 18 by 28 foot swimming pool with a hot tub in one corner and all that stuff, and it was several thousand. Well, let's see, I think I paid, the pool itself was $12,500. Then there was like a $1,500 charge for the electrician to come out there and wire everything up. And I didn't have to buy chlorine for that thing. All I had to do was I had a thing that made its own chlorine. You add this salt to it every once in a while, and it would make chlorine out of that. And then you wind up with an acid byproduct. It's kind of like muriatic acid. And you can use it for drain cleaners or whatever, you know, or to kill weeds. But, and it had a heater, because it had to have a heater for the hot tub. But when we moved from there to town, I hadn't really made up my mind if that was going to be a permanent situation, but I had some vandals decided to come out there and take the windows out of the house. And I had a brand new, or a 2-year-old new steel roof had been put on the house. That was about $3 grand, I think. And they stole the damn steel off the roof. They stole the windows out of the house. They ripped the wires out of the walls. Anything that was salvageable to sell for scrap, they got. All the plumbing. And I had a shop out back. They took all the wire going up to that and everything that was in the ground, pulled all that up. In other words, completely vandalized it. And then this jerk, as a matter of fact, he's in prison now. He burnt my place, burnt it down. Just set it on fire one night. And he'd been in prison before for doing the same thing. I only knew him by Skinny Kenny. I knew who his parents was. Skinny Kenny. I'd like to light a firecracker in his ass. Anyway, my sister-in-law wondered about if I still owned it, could she get it somehow? And I thought, well, there's a lot of taxes owed on it, because I quit paying taxes after it got vandalized. Said, how much taxes? I said, I don't know, but if you're interested in it, all you got to do is go down to the courthouse and get all that together, or you can go on the internet and find out. So she did. And a little over $7,000 on taxes. So she said, well, can I get it? And I said, I don't care. Whatever you do, whatever you have to do. She said, well, you'll have to sign a warranty deed or something like that. I can't remember what she called it. So I sold it to her for $1 and her pay the taxes. So she did. So it's hers and her man's free and clear now. They'll have a deed in the next couple of days. And plus, the good thing about it, she likes to pull stuff out of the dumpster. She ain't never really dumpster dive per se, like some of these dumpster divers do on YouTube. But me and her's already made a pact. When she gets back down here, we're going dumpster diving. We're going to start doing our own little collection thing. And that'll work. She ain't gonna be as physically able as a young person would, 'cause she's 68. But other than that, she's capable, you know. What about that? She's an old lady, 68 years old. Remember when she was like 13 and 14 years old, she wasn't even through high. She was just getting into high school. And that was the one I always wanted to marry a man just like me. Or she used to be like that. She changed her mind later on. But I love her. She's like real family. Well, she is my family. She's my auntie. But anyway, I'm going to try to get a video up tonight, and I still ain't got this place in shape. I am running so far behind. Plus, I'm going scrapping. Let's see, tomorrow Sunday? Yeah, I'm going to go hit some dumpsters tomorrow. Yeah, hell, she's still here. She might go with me. She might just go with me. Yeah, that's an idea. That'd be a good video. I heard about that. They gone. I think they went to the beach today. Her and my daughter and my youngest grandson, and she's got a great grandson that she's raising. He's like 4. So yeah, can't wait for them to get down here. That's gonna be a hoot. Sure do love that girl. Lady, old lady. She's an old lady. Gotta quit calling her a girl. She got so mad at me one time. She threw a Coke bottle at me. I think that thing broke the sonic boom as it went by my head. That thing had hit me, it'd killed me. And I can't even remember what she got mad at me for, but it was something silly. She was mad. That's back when she was in her 20s. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, well, gotta sit down. I gotta get these damn wires up. Whew. wonder if that's gold. That could be. What the heck? What the heck is this for? What is this? Anybody? I believe that's gold plated. That's a USB plug. And this, rockfish. Keep my hands on that. That looks interesting. That's copper. Yep, that's good grade copper. That's not a big strip. That's a good heavy copper.